Welcome to Popcorn Primetime, and today we're counting down the 10 greatest dog movies ever made, the ones that made us laugh, cry, and fall in love with man's best friend all over again. From loyal companions to on-screen heroes, these pups have delivered performances that melted hearts, broke box office records, and made millions cry into their popcorn. Grab a snack, call your dog, and let's jump right in. We're kicking things off with one of the most chaotic and lovable family comedies of the 90s. Beethoven, directed by Brian Levant, tells the story of a mischievous Saint Bernard who completely takes over the Newton family's suburban home. Charles Grodin's exasperated dad energy paired perfectly with that enormous, slobbering dog. What most people don't know is that Beethoven was secretly written by the legendary John Hughes under a fake name. It became a massive hit, earning more than $140 million worldwide, and turned its canine star, a real dog named Chris, into a household name. And yes, that heroic bark you hear in the movie, it was created by combining sounds from several different dogs, because one bark just wasn't enough for this superstar. Beethoven is hilarious, warm, and the reason half the kids in the 90s begged their parents for a dog. You can't have a list like this without 101 Dalmatians. Whether you grew up with Disney's animated original or Glenn Close's stylish live-action version, this story of love, family, and puppy rescue has stood the test of time. The original film was revolutionary. Disney used Xerox technology for the first time to copy thousands of black and white spots by hand, saving animators months of work. It was a true technical marvel. Then came Glenn Close in 1996, giving us one of the greatest movie villains ever, Cruella de Vil.
Now,
just wait, I'll get even!
Her performance was so magnetic, she basically made fur coats terrifying again, and the film went on to gross more than $320 million around the world. Between the adorable pups, the jazz-infused soundtrack, and Cruella's unforgettable madness, 101 Dalmatians remains one of the most rewatchable dog movies ever made. Before Frozen and Tangled, Disney had Bolt, a story about a TV dog who believes he actually has superpowers. Voiced by John Travolta, Bolt's world collapses when he's accidentally shipped across the country and realizes he's, well, just a regular dog. But along the way, he learns that real courage doesn't come from lasers and explosions. It comes from loyalty and love. The movie also stars Miley Cyrus as his owner, Penny, and was one of Disney's first fully modern CGI films. It even scored an Oscar nomination for Best Animated Feature and grossed over $310 million globally. The animation team studied real dogs for months just to capture the perfect way a dog's ears move when it's curious. That's commitment. It's heartfelt, funny, and proof that sometimes the best heroes don't need superpowers, just a wagging tail. Now this one hits differently. 8 Below, inspired by a true story, stars Paul Walker as an Antarctic guide forced to leave behind his sled dogs during a brutal storm. What follows is an incredible tale of survival and loyalty as the dogs fend for themselves in sub-zero wilderness. The movie looks absolutely stunning, filmed in Canada and Greenland to capture the blinding snow and loneliness of the Arctic. The dogs, each with their own personalities, steal the show completely. Directed by Frank Marshall, one of Steven Spielberg's longtime collaborators, the film was both a critical and box office success, earning more than $120 million worldwide. It's heartfelt, visually breathtaking, and a testament to how far loyalty can go, even when the world turns cold. This film doesn't just tug at your heartstrings, it yanks them. Narrated by Josh Gad, A Dog's Purpose follows one dog's spirit as it's reincarnated across several lives and owners, always searching for meaning and connection. From a golden retriever, to a corgi, to a Saint Bernard, every life has its own story and lesson.
Dog's laughing at you.
Dogs don't laugh.
That's funny.
Directed by Lasse Hallström, who clearly has a thing for tearjerkers, the movie became a surprise global hit, pulling in over $205 million. By the end, you'll find yourself wondering if maybe your own dog remembers you from a past life. It's emotional, funny, and filled with that simple truth, that dogs don't just live with us, they live for us. Wes Anderson's stop-motion film Isle of Dogs isn't just a movie, it's a visual poem. Set in a futuristic Japan where dogs are exiled to a place called Trash Island, a young boy sets off to find his lost companion. What unfolds is a story that's weird, wonderful, and oddly moving.
Chief, sit.
I don't sit.
The film features an all-star cast: Bryan Cranston, Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray, Edward Norton, and it won Wes Anderson the Silver Bear for Best Director at the Berlin Film Festival. And here's a crazy detail: Anderson used over 1,000 handcrafted dog puppets to bring every emotion to life, each one meticulously animated frame by frame. Isle of Dogs is political, funny, and beautifully melancholic. It's proof that no matter how strange the world gets, loyalty is still man's best friend. If you've ever had a dog, this one hits home. Based on John Grogan's best-selling memoir, Marley Me stars Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston as a couple navigating marriage, parenthood, and life, all with a completely untrainable Labrador named Marley. Marley's antics are pure comedy, but what makes this film special is how real it feels. It's about love, loss, and how dogs quietly become part of our families.
Oh, Marley, no! Marley!
Directed by David Frankel, the movie made over $240 million and used 22 different Labradors to play Marley across his chaotic, loving life. By the end, you'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll probably want to call your dog just to say thanks. This one's pure magic. Lady and the Tramp tells the tale of a pampered Cocker Spaniel who falls in love with a scrappy stray. It was Disney's first animated film shot in widescreen CinemaScope, and every frame looks like a painting. That famous spaghetti scene almost didn't happen. Walt Disney thought it would look silly, but when the animators convinced him otherwise, it became one of the most iconic romantic moments ever drawn.
Your eyes to what a dog's life can really be.
It's beautiful, nostalgic, and still as emotionally rich as it was in 1955. When it comes to dog movies, this is the one that set the standard for all that followed. If you make it through Hachi without crying, congratulations, you're made of stone. Based on the true Japanese story of Hachiko, this film stars Richard Gere as a professor who finds an abandoned Akita puppy.
Hey, buddy, you lost?
Every day, the dog walks him to the train station and keeps waiting for him to come home. Even years after his owner's death, Hachi never stops showing up. Director Lasse Hallström, yes, the same director from A Dog's Purpose, delivers an understated masterpiece. The film grossed nearly $100 million worldwide, and the real-life statue of Hachiko still stands outside Tokyo's Shibuya Station, honoring the real dog's memory. It's heartbreaking, beautiful, and proof that love doesn't end. It just waits. At number 1, we've got the movie that defined courage, friendship, and adventure for an entire generation. Homeward Bound, the incredible journey follows two dogs, the confident Chance and the wise Shadow, plus one very sassy cat named Sassy, as they trek across mountains, rivers, and forests to find their family. The animals were voiced by Michael J. Fox, Don Ameche, and Sally Field, and the emotional depth they bring to each character still holds up decades later. Directed by Duane Dunham, who previously worked on Star Wars and Twin Peaks, the film didn't rely on CGI or tricks, just real animals, great voice work, and heart. Yes! It's funny, touching, and that final reunion scene still gives goosebumps every single time. So tell us, which one of these furry legends is your favorite? Drop it in the comments, give your pup an extra belly rub, and don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic deep dives every week. This is Popcorn Primetime, where great movies always find their best friends.